Well, well. I mean, huge. I mean, big old apologies, David. With extra cookies for Leo tonight. You got it, son. My profound gratitude for your understanding, darling. Enemy. And perhaps will be manifested in baked goods. And perhaps a slightly increased allowance for your precious Leo for his services as my loyal confidant, unfettlich, in FTB. Dee said. She patted Leo's head as he descended the stairs, now looking thoroughly confused by the unexpected and rather large reappearance of his grandmother's medicinal marijuana. Come all too. Mot Lumby, all too, and Mot met sorry. Mot no, I would to be doing drugs, ye all, that's crazy. Mot met sen, better than that. Yeah, you are. You the best of best, darling. And besides, Leo, Mot don't want my name to be Peaches, dear. Any enlisicless. Closing the door with a final, definitive click, leaving Dave and Izzy standing in the living room, utterly speechless, the lingering scent of lavender and marijuana wafting gently in her wake. Honestly, the life thou intruminaclites war was a tapestry woven with chaos, laughter, profound secret, freest, and the undeniable, occasionally aromatic presence of Grandma Sylvie. The final words on the mental screen from the for better or worse closing credits felt oddly, terrifyingly prescient. Omitosdont. Banmis brand new back-to-back episodes of For Better or Worse. Next Friday at Chin on TBS. Their reality, they knew, was far more entertaining than any fictional show. Pommel traumatize the here apparent and the enduring lies on the own center chapter Hibaby and the one that almost was honor attended decor. Usually a tableau of tastefully decor felt more like a makeshift war room after a particularly vicious yet ultimately meaningless battle. Upi, Otais, Rupi, Barnaby, Ichkintet, Hi, Onaby. Normally, were adorned with glossy architectural magazines, and Dave's meticulously organized sports statistics was now buried under a mountain of brightly colored library books on adolescent psychology, drug addiction, Akian, your teen, and about the hard stuff without sounding like a complete hypocrite, and also dealing with your own existential dread, or remosirpi, listeny twite, efere, lubind, morend, still reeling from Grandma Sylvie's devastating revelation about her chemotherapy and her surprisingly robust reliance on medicinal marijuana, looked utterly ravaged. Good hair was askew. Her eyes red-rimmed from a night of furious tears and frantic, yet ultimately unproductive, research, ominatide. Dave Jenkins, whose face was a complex roadmap of profound guilt, residual anger, and newfound paternal terror, especially after Tyrese's unexpected infertility reveal, paced the polished hardwood floor like a caged tiger, his every movement radiating a restless, agitated energy. Alteist. Izzy began, her voice a reedy whisper, barely concealing a hysterical edge, a thin veil over a swirling maelstrom of anxiety. Mot met, not in the office. Mot met, calling you from home, darling, and then. The meeting with Leo is still on, with full attendance. No more procrastinating. We're going to start on the last topic first. The destructive impact of lies and illicit substances on the developing teenage brain. Going to move on to the genetic enigma of Leo Jenkins, a quest for truth and paternity. We must be prepared for this intervention. You know what? Mot Met going to call you back, okay? He is here. Oh my God. Reaching English. Dave. He says here. My little baby is about to fall into drug use and existential confusion. On his grip firm. a desperate attempt to anchor her in the rapidly disintegrating reality. Izzy, darling, calm down. Whoa, 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 baby. Look what Mott got. He gestured towards the towering stack of books on the coffee table, a veritable fortress of self-help and cautionary tales. What's all this, Izzy? Did the library experience a sudden dramatic law of enlightenment? Her bewilderment. Izzy stared at the books, then at Dave. The sheer cognitive dissonance of the situation threatening to short-circuit her brain. All David. Mott, been at the library and the bookstore all day, honey. Mott literally spent every waking hour foraging for knowledge. And Mott got all these books on how to get your child off drugs. How to get your child off drugs, Conubes. Is there crack in your Pantley foundation? A deeply unsettling, rhetorical question. Oh, crack. Are there weeds in your family garden? A metaphorical exploration of insidious influences. When, Junior, just one. Say no. A guide to firm, traumatized, uncompromising parental authority. This, Dave, is a comprehensive, multifaceted intervention strategy designed to combat any and all forms of substance abuse, however benign, wannabe. Hey Fate brandished a particularly garish DVD with a bright orange cover depicting a cartoonish turkey cap, ite hat, glazed over eyes, and a distinctly defeated posture. Oi, this one, Dave. It's so powerful. The message, darling, is clear. Crystal clear. Hey, drugs are for scrub turkeys. They not cool. They look have you looking like a fool. She then attempted a dramatic interpretive dance, incorporating exaggerated, flailing on manens, demonstrate the tragic consequences of drug addiction. Banigeden, Banku traumatized. Daved slowly rubbed his temples, a pre-migraine throb setting in with alarming intensity. Baby, come on now. This is corny, Izzy, and profoundly disturbing. And the dance, darling, while passionate, it lacks a certain subtlety, and might traumatize Leo further. Quite traumatized. Izzy, oblivious to his profound aspiration, clapped her hands, energized by her newfound righteous purpose, a woman on a holy crusade against teenage delinquency. Actually, David, they even have a rap number that goes, Detson, stay in school, get some hope, stay off the dope. It's incredibly catchy, David. We got to help him, Dave. Oh, we got to help him. We must deploy every available resource, every strategic maneuver. Gumbanen, befind, benlistend, finchlesi, entlisend. Every cheesy to snatch our beloved Leo from the clutches of illicit substances and existential confusion. Often traumatize. Awfully foresee, traumat eyes in his head, Dave sighed, contemplating the sheer, unyielding force of Izzy's dramatic conviction. Well, Izzy, you will, but just let's get all of the information first, please. Calmly, dispassionately, the white traumatized. Before we perform a musical intervention. A musical intervention before might inadvertently drive him deeper into the dark side, into the arms of sullen rebellion. Verifiable data, darling. Not merely passionate convictions. Abby, Izzy put her hands on her hips, her eyes narrowed with a keen, analytical intensity. Mod eyes. Well, what do you think Mod been doing at the library all day, Dave? Engaging in idle chatter with the local literati. No, researching, darling. Extensive, thorough, highly academic, impeccably footnoted research. No, interrupted, cutting her off with a gesture of profound weariness of information. Izzy. This, darling,